Hey, this is Tips for Gamers, and here we are going over understanding attribute stats in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions, and hit subscribe for more. Now, when you come across these flags scattered across the world of Clair Obscur, they give you the chance to rest, travel, or upgrade attributes. When we choose the upgrade attributes, this is the time that when you level up your character, you upgrade their attributes. Now, Vitality increases the health of the character. It's pretty much just increasing the health, which is vital for surviving in the early game of Clair Obscur, especially when you're having a hard time with dodging and parrying. However, if you are already a dodge and parry master, you could technically skip the Vitality and take pick toss that increase vitality or health anyway. Moving on to might, it increases attack power. This is a straight up increase to whatever your weapon's attack power is. So not only does it increase your weapon's power, but also your character's skills damage as well. Moving on to agility, increasing agility improves the character's speed, which makes the character play more often. That being that if you have so much more speed than your enemy, you will be playing plenty more turns than the enemy itself. Increasing a bunch of speed also increases a little bit of defense. Speaking of defense, when you improve defense, it also increases a little bit of critical rate, and defense is as it is, reduces incoming damage. The more defense you have, the less damage the enemy will give to you, or you're mitigating that damage as if you have more armor. And lastly, increasing luck improves your critical rate, and improving critical rate also increases a little bit on the character's speed. The more critical rate you have, the more of a chance that you will deal critical damage on the enemy. Critical damage is only 50% more damage, but it's still a lot of damage, especially if you've got a lot of multiple attacks on your character. If ever you're not satisfied with the amount of attributes you've put into a character, you will acquire a bunch of recoats across the map. Be careful because it is a limited supply of recoats depending on how many optional quests you do finish or optional paths you do take. This will reset your attributes and you can place the attributes somewhere else, which is important especially if you've got a different weapon that you want to play on. Speaking of weapons, you will notice a little sword icon next to the attributes. That is because of the weapon your character is currently holding. For example, if we look at CL, her weapon has a B level on agility and a C level on luck. The ranking goes as S, A, B, C, D. S being the highest and D being the lowest. Now, the higher that rank is, the more damage that sword actually receives depending on the points of attributes you give it. For example, I have a rank B weapon on agility, so improving my speed also improves my attack power. As you can see, 1 point into my agility is also increasing my attack power by 1.5. While for the rank C of luck, every 3 points will grant me 1 attack power. As you get more weapons in the game later on, this is why we have the recoat in case you have a weapon that you absolutely love and want to use, especially if it's got a rank S. You may want to recoat your attributes to whatever your weapon is adding more damage onto. That's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.